Hello, Immortal News family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours, we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 7. They're definitely a band to keep both eyes and ears on, Morrissey once said of the New York Dolls. That band's electrifying frontman, David Johansen, has passed away at the age of 75. His raw energy and fearless style helped define an era of rock music, making an undeniable impact on punk, glam, and beyond. Johansen first gained fame as the lead singer of the New York Dolls, a group that revolutionized rock with its mix of attitude, theatrics, and gritty sound. The Dolls never saw major commercial success, but their influence shaped generations of musicians, from punk pioneers to 1980s rock icons. Bands like the Sex Pistols, The Clash, and Guns N' Roses all drew inspiration from their style and sound. When the Dolls disbanded, Johansen reinvented himself, first as a solo artist and later as Buster Poindexter, a lounge-loving persona that brought him mainstream recognition. With the smash hit, Hot Hot Hot, he became a household name, performing on TV and embracing a playful cabaret-inspired style that contrasted sharply with his punk roots. Beyond music, Johansen found success as an actor, bringing his unique charisma to films like Scrooged, where he played the unforgettable Ghost of Christmas Past. His presence on screen was as dynamic as his performances on stage, solidifying his place in pop culture. Despite his fame, Johansen remained deeply connected to his craft and his fans, always evolving as an artist. Even in his final years, he continued performing, his passion undiminished. Behind the rock star persona was a man known for his humor, kindness, and devotion to his art. Johansen battled stage 4 cancer and a brain tumor with resilience, continuing to entertain and inspire until his final days. His passing is a great loss, but his influence lives on through the music and memories he created. As tributes pour in, fans and colleagues remember the man who helped shape the sound of rock and roll. Tributes to David Johansen. Number 6. I write from my heart. I sing with my soul. These words from Angie Stone perfectly capture the essence of an artist who poured her life into every lyric. Her journey through music was one of passion, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to telling stories that resonated with millions. Angie Stone passed away at 58, leaving behind a legacy of soul-stirring music and a voice that defined a generation of R&B and neo-soul. From her early days with the pioneering hip-hop trio, the sequence to her solo breakout with Black Diamond, Stone's artistry was undeniable. Her hit songs, including No More Rain, In This Cloud, and Brutha, became anthems of love, strength, and self-discovery. Albums like Mahogany Soul and The Art of Love and War further proved her ability to blend deep emotion with timeless melodies, earning her multiple Grammy nominations and a devoted fan base. Beyond her music, Angie Stone was a storyteller. Her lyrics spoke of love, heartache, and perseverance, often reflecting her own life experiences. She was open about the struggles she faced, using them as fuel for the songs that brought comfort to so many. Her impact stretched far beyond the stage. As a mentor and advocate, she inspired emerging artists, championed health awareness, and used her platform to uplift others. Despite the challenges she faced, she remained a beacon of authenticity, proving that true artistry comes from embracing life's highs and lows. Tributes have poured in from fellow musicians, fans, and industry peers, all mourning the loss of an artist whose music touched hearts worldwide. Angie Stone's influence will never fade. Her voice, her message, and her spirit will continue to resonate for years to come. Tributes to Angie Stone. Number 5. Greg Hoard built a career on storytelling, uncovering truths, and capturing the heart of sports like few others could. His impact stretched across newspapers, television screens, and books, leaving behind a legacy that will inspire generations of journalists to come. Born in a small town in southern Indiana, he followed his passion for sports journalism from local newsrooms to the bustling press boxes of Major League Baseball. Arriving in Cincinnati in 1979, he quickly became a leading voice in sports coverage, writing for the Cincinnati Post and later the Cincinnati Enquirer. As the Reds beat writer, he chronicled some of the franchise's most pivotal moments, including Pete Rose's return and the controversy that followed. His relentless pursuit of the truth led him to rare interviews, including one with baseball commissioner Bart Giamatti during the height of the scandal, an interview that set him apart in the field. Hoard didn't just write about sports, he brought them to life. His transition to television in the 1990s made him a household name in Cincinnati, first at WLWT-TV and later at W99-TV. His storytelling style and deep knowledge of the game made him a trusted and beloved broadcaster. Even after stepping away from television, he continued shaping the sports world through books and feature writing, authoring biographies and insightful works that captured the human side of sports and business. Beyond his professional achievements, Hoard was a devoted husband, father, and mentor. He coached his children in sports, shared his love of tennis, and left an impact not just on audiences but on those who knew him personally. His humor, kindness, and generosity made him more than just a reporter. He was a friend to many. His passing at the age of 73 has left a deep void in sports media and beyond. Fellow journalist Bill Noble reflected, "Greg was tenacious. He could talk to anybody. He knew everybody. He was always breaking news, and he was always right." Greg Hoard is survived by his wife Cindy and their children, Joe, John, and Megan. His legacy lives on through his work, the stories he told, and the lives he touched. Tributes to Greg Hoard. Number 4. Carson Jones built a career on heart, determination, and an unshakable fighting spirit. A warrior in the ring and a respected figure in boxing, his legacy is one of perseverance and passion. His impact stretched beyond wins and titles. He was a fighter in every sense, both inside and outside the ropes. Born in Oklahoma City, he stepped into the professional boxing world at just 18. Over nearly 2 decades, he carved out a reputation as a fierce competitor. Jones held the USBA welterweight and several light middleweight titles, climbing to a number 4 world ranking in 2012. His battles with elite fighters, including his famous bouts against Kell Brook, showcased his resilience and skill. Alongside his own fights, he helped sharpen some of the biggest names in boxing, including Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin, and Terence Crawford. His willingness to step up against the best earned him admiration from fans and fellow fighters alike. Beyond the ring, Carson faced significant health challenges. He spoke openly about his struggles with severe gastrointestinal issues, a battle that led to surgery and complications that ultimately took his life. He passed away at just 38. The boxing world mourns his loss. Referee Mark Lyson expressed, "Very sad to hear the news about Carson Jones, R.I.P. champ." Caleb Truax added, "Rest in paradise, my man. Boxing lost a good one." His manager Sam Jones simply said, "Such sad news." Carson is survived by his mother, a constant source of support throughout his life. His legacy lives on in the memories of those who fought beside him, learned from him, and watched him give everything he had in the ring. His strength, toughness, and dedication will never be forgotten. Tributes to Carson Jones. Number 3. Dr. Hazel Nell Dukes exemplifies the resolute spirit of Black Americans, shattering barriers and making invaluable contributions to our nation, said Leon W. Russell, NAACP National Board of Directors Chairman. Dr. Hazel Nell Dukes passed away at the age of 93, leaving behind a lifetime of service, leadership, and advocacy. She dedicated herself to civil rights, becoming a transformative force in the fight for justice and equality. Born in Montgomery, Alabama, Dr. Dukes initially pursued teaching, but her path shifted when she moved to New York City. She later earned a degree in business administration from Adelphi University, setting the stage for a career that would change lives. She broke barriers as the first Black American to work at the Nassau County Attorney's Office. Her dedication to improving communities led her to the Nassau County Economic Opportunity Commission, where she uplifted low-income families through education and social programs. As NAACP National President from 1989 to 1992, she championed civil rights causes, participated in marches, and advocated for social justice. Despite facing challenges, including personal controversies, her resilience and commitment never wavered. She returned to leadership, serving as president of the New York City branch of the NAACP, reinforcing her lasting influence. Her impact earned her numerous accolades, including the Candace Award for Community Service and the Empire State and Nation Builder Award. More than awards, Dr. Dukes valued the lives she touched and the change she inspired. She was a leader, a mentor, and a voice for those unheard. Her unwavering commitment to justice leaves a legacy that will continue to inspire generations. Tributes to Hazel Nell Dukes. Number 2. Kang Myung-ju's presence on screen and stage was unforgettable. Her performances resonated deeply, leaving audiences captivated by her artistry. She was a force of nature, powerful, graceful, and endlessly dedicated to her craft. A gifted actress, Kang Myung-ju made her mark in both theater and television. Starting with the experimental theater troupe Kuni, Nara in 1992, she built a remarkable career spanning over 3 decades. She shone in iconic plays like Hamlet and Coriolanus, and took on roles that showcased her dynamic talent. Her final television appearance in Wonderful World brought her acclaim, but it was her role as a judge in Extraordinary Attorney Woo that introduced her to a new generation of fans. Despite her illness, Kang Myung-ju remained devoted to acting. She graced the stage in productions like B and 20th Century Blues with her characteristic strength and passion. Her unwavering spirit was an inspiration, proving that love for art endures even in the face of adversity. Her passing at 54, after a courageous battle with cancer, has left a profound void in the entertainment world. Fans and colleagues have expressed their sorrow, celebrating the impact she made through her work. Her daughter, actress Park Se-young, shared a touching tribute, asking people to remember the moments when her mother shone brightest on stage. Kang Myung-ju is survived by her husband, actor Park Yoon-hee, and their 2 daughters. Her funeral will be held at Seoul St. Mary's Hospital, with her burial taking place on March 2nd. Veteran actor Nam Myung-ryul reflected on her tenacity, recalling how she continued performing even after her diagnosis. "I truly believed that she would triumph over cancer and keep acting. The news of her passing has left me utterly devastated. Her legacy will live on through the performances she gave, the lives she touched, and the inspiration she provided to both peers and aspiring actors. Though she is gone, the brilliance she brought to the stage and screen will never be forgotten." Tributes to Kang Myung-ju. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Dave Pearson, an Australian surfer who survived a near-fatal shark attack in 2011, continues to turn his experience into a source of strength for others. Now, 14 years later, he is not only back in the water, but also actively supporting other victims dealing with similar trauma. Pearson was attacked by an almost 10-foot bull shark while surfing off the mid-north coast of New South Wales. Despite suffering severe injuries, he refused to let fear keep him from the ocean. "I still try to surf as much as I can," he told People, adding that while he occasionally feels uneasy, his passion for the water remains strong. The experience left lasting emotional scars. But Pearson has found solace in community support. He founded Bite Club, a private group for shark attack survivors, where members share their experiences and uplift one another. "There is no judgment here," he said. "Everyone understands what it's like." Beyond his online group, Pearson frequently reaches out to families and witnesses affected by shark-related incidents, offering guidance and comfort. He also collaborates with researchers and manufacturers working on shark deterrence, hoping to make oceans safer for all. With his story, Pearson reminds others that resilience is possible. "Each day brings its challenges," he said, "but I'm grateful to be here and to help others through theirs." News 2. A tragic accident in Fairview, Oregon, claimed the life of a 17-year-old boy after his truck collided with a FedEx delivery vehicle on Wednesday evening. The Multnomah County Sheriff's Office reported that the crash occurred when the teen driver crossed the center line and struck the oncoming FedEx truck head-on. Emergency responders arrived at the scene, where the young driver was pronounced dead. The FedEx driver suffered significant injuries and was transported to a nearby hospital for treatment. A 17-year-old passenger in the teen's truck, however, miraculously survived with only minor injuries. Authorities confirmed that he was taken to the hospital, but is expected to recover. Officials have stated that drugs or alcohol do not appear to have played a role in the accident. The crash took place on Marine Drive, a road known for its narrow lanes and lack of a center median. Authorities have urged drivers to remain cautious while traveling the area. "We do see a number of accidents on Marine Drive," said Sheriff's Office spokesperson John Plock. "It's important to maintain your lane and be aware of your surroundings." As investigators work to determine the exact cause of the crash, the community mourns the loss of a young life. The identities of the victims have not yet been released. Authorities continue to encourage safe driving practices and extend their condolences to those affected by this heartbreaking accident. News 3. Authorities in South Carolina are investigating a tragic incident in which a man was fatally shot by a booby-trapped firearm while checking on a family member's vacant home. Officials identified the victim as 34-year-old Jordan Dove of Lugoff, who entered the residence on Monday evening, February 24th, unaware of the danger inside. According to the Calhoun County Sheriff's Office, officers responding to reports of a shooting found Dove with gunshot wounds. Emergency medical personnel transported him to a hospital, but he later succumbed to his injuries. Investigators determined that the firearm had been rigged as a trap at the back door, positioned to discharge when someone attempted entry. Authorities later identified the homeowner as 66-year-old Alfonso Brown, who was not present at the time of the incident. Brown, currently in custody in Maryland on unrelated charges, is now facing additional legal consequences related to the setup of the dangerous trap. Sheriff Thomas Summers expressed concern over the situation, emphasizing that such traps pose a serious risk to both civilians and law enforcement. He noted that the booby trap appeared to be intentionally designed to harm anyone entering the property. Officials confirmed that there is no ongoing threat to the public, and the investigation remains active. As Brown awaits further legal proceedings, authorities are urging the community to exercise caution when checking on vacant homes. News 4. Authorities in England are investigating a tragic incident in which a 19-year-old woman lost her life following a dog attack inside a residence. Emergency services responded to a call on Wednesday, February 26th, at a flat in Bristol, but despite efforts to assist her, she was pronounced dead at the scene. Officials identified the victim as Morgan Dorset, and police confirmed that 2 individuals in their 20s were arrested in connection with the incident. The suspects are being investigated for owning a dog that was dangerously out of control, as well as possession of a prohibited breed. Neighbors described Dorset as a kind and friendly young woman, with many expressing shock over the tragic event. Flowers and heartfelt messages have been placed outside the residence in her memory. Authorities have stated that the dog involved in the incident has been euthanized, though its breed has not yet been officially confirmed. The case remains under active investigation as law enforcement works to determine the full circumstances surrounding the attack. Inspector Terry Murphy assured the public that fatal dog attacks are rare and emphasized that police are conducting a thorough review to prevent similar tragedies in the future. Dorset's family has requested privacy during this difficult time but has expressed gratitude for the community's support. Officials urge the public to remain vigilant about responsible pet ownership and the importance of safety measures to prevent such incidents. News 5. A British teenager tragically lost his life in a skiing accident while on vacation with his family in Italy. The 13-year-old boy was skiing in the Lagazuoi area of the Dolomites on the morning of February 22nd when he lost control and collided with a tree. Emergency responders attempted to revive him, but his injuries were too severe. Authorities confirmed that he had been wearing a helmet at the time of the accident. Witnesses reported that the boy had gained significant speed before hitting a dip in the terrain, making it difficult for him to regain control. The victim, who was staying with his parents in San Cassiano, had been skiing on an intermediate slope that typically takes around 15 minutes to descend. A ski instructor familiar with the area described the incident as an unfortunate accident, noting that even experienced skiers can be affected by unexpected changes in the slope. Local authorities expressed their condolences to the boy's family, with the mayor of Cortina sharing his deep sympathies for their loss. The British Foreign Office has also confirmed that they are supporting the family during this difficult time. The victim was a student at Queen Elizabeth's Hospital School in Bristol, where staff and classmates are mourning his loss. The school issued a statement expressing their grief and focusing on supporting their students. Officials continue to emphasize the importance of safety while skiing, urging all visitors to take extra precautions on the slopes. News 6. A 47-year-old experienced skydiver tragically lost his life in Arizona, marking the third fatality connected to Skydive Arizona within a month. The incident occurred on February 16th, when the man, who had completed over 25,000 jumps, attempted an advanced landing maneuver at low altitude. Witnesses reported that the maneuver left him without sufficient time to level out safely, resulting in fatal injuries upon landing. Authorities confirmed that no foul play was suspected, and the FAA is investigating the incident. Skydive Arizona expressed their deep sorrow over the loss, calling the skydiving community close-knit and extending condolences to his family and friends. This tragedy follows two other fatal skydiving incidents at the same facility in recent weeks. On February 1st, 46-year-old Sean Bowen died after a hard landing during a wingsuit jump. Investigators noted that his parachute did not deploy for reasons still unknown. Earlier, on January 24th, 55-year-old Ann Wick also lost her life following an issue during descent. Despite the recent fatalities, skydiving remains a highly regulated sport with strict safety protocols in place. Skydive Arizona continues to work closely with local authorities to ensure that safety measures are upheld. The company emphasized that the latest incident involved an advanced maneuver and not equipment failure. As investigations continue, the skydiving community is rallying together to remember those lost while reinforcing the importance of safety and proper training in the sport. News 7. Hollywood continues to honor the legacy of Michelle Trachtenberg as her colleagues reflect on her impact, talent, and kindness. James Marsters, who played Spike in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, shared his heartfelt tribute. Michelle was fiercely intelligent, howlingly funny, and an incredible talent. She touched so many lives and will always be remembered with love. David Boreanaz, who portrayed Angel, expressed his condolences saying, "So very sad. Horrible news. Rip and prayers to her and her family." Emma Caulfield, known for her role as Anya, remembered Trachtenberg as a bright light, writing, "Our Buffy family lost a little sister today. Rest in peace, lovely Mish Mish. You were loved." Allison Hannigan, who played Willow, shared her appreciation for Trachtenberg's warmth and energy, saying, "She brought joy to every set she was on. My thoughts are with her family and friends." Beyond Buffy, stars from Gossip Girl, 6 Feet Under, and other projects she touched have come forward with kind words. J. August Richards from Angel reflected, "What a beautiful spirit who left an amazing legacy." As tributes continue, it is clear that Michelle's kindness and talent will always be remembered. Her work, presence, and impact continue to inspire. Number 1. Her breakthrough moment came in 1968 when she captivated audiences in Das Go-Go Girl vom Blow Up and the television series Von Liebe keine Rede. With these roles, Monica Lundy quickly became a household name, earning admiration for her natural screen presence and depth as an actress. Lundy's impact on German cinema grew with her role in Grün ist die Heide, a film that highlighted her ability to bring warmth and authenticity to every character she portrayed. Her achievements were recognized in 1972 when she received the Bronze Bravo Otto, a testament to her influence on German film and television. Beyond the screen, Lundy's resilience was evident in her personal and professional life. She began as a fashion model, appearing on the cover of Quick magazine in 1967, before fully dedicating herself to acting. Her career spanned over 5 decades, featuring roles in Tatort, Ein Fall für Zwei, and Marienhof. She also lent her voice to audiobooks, further showcasing her versatility. In 1973, she married fellow actor Horst Janssen, with whom she recorded the song Wir wollen es haben. Though their marriage ended in 1976, Lundy later found lasting companionship with Hans Stetter, her husband, until his passing in 2019. Lundy's career was not without challenges. In 1979-1980, she made headlines when she publicly accused her colleague Burkhard Driest of assault during an acting course in Santa Monica. Her courage in speaking out was a defining moment that underscored her strength and conviction. Her talent and kindness left a lasting mark on colleagues and fans alike. A respected figure in the industry shared, "Monica Lundy had an incredible ability to make every role feel personal. She brought authenticity to the screen, and her warmth resonated with so many." Monica Lundy passed away on February 26, 2025 at the age of 82. She was cherished not only as an actress but also as a mentor and friend. Her contributions to the entertainment world will be remembered for generations. Tributes to Monica Lundy. James Houghton, known for his roles in Knots Landing, The Young and the Restless, and The Colbys,